Hey guys, this is Dropping Dukes back with another video, and today I'm showing you guys my castle. So in total, this castle has taken me probably a week and a half, 2 weeks of work. It was a big project, probably my biggest project I've ever completed. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick tour of it. The whole perimeter area is filled with different buildings. There's only 4 buildings. So here we have a stable, just an ordinary stable. There's nothing too exciting about it. Here is the, what do you call it? The castle hotel. And when you go in, you have a little barkeep and some seating area, and you go up into a small and narrow staircase into the rooms. Very tight rooms. So the way I formatted this whole castle is 4 stories. So we have the base story, which will have like all the peasants kind of work there, and then you have the second story, which is for more like delegates, and you have more of like people that are coming from out of town to have meals with the king. The third story, you have the throne, and people go there to the courthouse and talk to the king, blah blah blah. Actually, it's 5 stories now looking at it, and here you have all the rooms for the princes, the princesses, anybody that comes and visits that's of royal accord, of course. And then at top you have the king's nice, beautiful, lavish room. Over here we have the animal sty. And if we rush over here, you'll see the blacksmith area. I was thinking about filling out all of this area, but the server already lags because of the castle, so it'll be too much to add more. So this is the blacksmith's area. We enter here. All 4 entrances are exactly the same coming into the castle. Here we have my favorite room in the castle. Keep in mind though, the lighting is not on par because it'd be a hide and seek castle, so it's supposed to be a little bit darker so you can hide a little bit more. So as you see, this is the library. I have these little pillars here that I considered really nice, holding up the stability of the rest of the upstairs of the library. Some benches, and of course a little seating common area. When you come up here, it's exactly the same. Benches, a little bit of book shelves, and just the seating. Here's a little, just all 4 corners of the castle have the same thing. It's just a little area to sit outside and get some sunshine and maybe read a book, blah blah blah. This leads up to, of course, the little perimeter defense. These, all 4 of them are exactly the same as well. It's just an archery tower. And of course, just this goes around the whole building exterior. Just a way for the troops to get around. This is a little walkway. I appreciate it a lot because it took me a lot of time to do this walkway and figure out how I would make this appealing. If we go back down to the beginning, you can see the other rooms. So here, of course, is the library, and here is what I call the wine cellar. Just a bunch of barrels and nice dark concrete, which I felt resembled a wine cellar. Or it's not dark concrete, sorry, this is polished blackstone bricks. And here we have the what I call the prison cells. These are the keys for the prison. Each cell is kind of unique in its own way. These are the toilets. Don't want our prisoners sleeping in their poo. And of course, some of them have beds, or all of them actually have beds. And this leads into what is part of the hide and seek of the map, where it's just secret entrances. The whole whole perimeter, or that you walk around in the inside, is filled with fences, oak fences, just to give it a little bit more depth. Here's the cafeteria for all the troops. It's pretty simple, just an item frame with bread, a nice little, I call it an oven. A nice little oven for cooking the bread, of course. Come over here, you'll be able to see this a little bit better. You have the furnaces, the oven, and here's a little storage closet. Some water, of course. Up here, if you look, that's another entrance into the underground. And here we have a little archery practice place. And here is the steaming bathhouse, one of my favorite rooms in this place. This is what I call the dungeon. I use chains just to make it look a little bit more intimidating. And this is supposed to resemble like a chair that kind of like restricts you for torturing. This is the bunk beds for all the troops. This is a little, what do you call it? Where you keep all, an armory. This is the armory of the castle. And it just has little little troops. I don't know what you call it, the troop thing. Another bunk bed place just for the troops, of course. Nothing special. And over here we're back to the library. So if we take this way, we can bring up to the second floor. This is the staircase to the second floor. Framed off by oak wood. I had my friends on this server and they put paintings everywhere. So over here we have the chapel. And another hiding spot for the hide and seek. On this side of the place, on the castle, this is my favorite room in the whole castle. I just loved how the walls turned out. This is supposed to be like a little, a sitting area, or not a sitting area, sorry. How do I, the jukebox, like, what do you call those old, I forget what you call them, oh my goodness. Those ancient music players, I don't know what they're called, they're from the 80s. Yeah, this is just where you pick up your food. Nice little area. And this is what you would call, this is the fireplace area, just to like sit back, chill. Nice little table. And inside is a secret little tunnel access for hide and seek, of course. I love using these vents. I love the color of them. Or, sorry, not vents. Trapdoors. Take you up to the third floor now. We have the almighty throne room. I loved how this room turned out, just with this little balcony. Nice little depth in the... All four staircases are exactly the same. There's a little closet for guard clothing, or armor I should say. And again, all staircases are the same on all sides, so there's no difference between them. This is a little entrance to one of the bedrooms with some nice seating just to make it look a little bit nicer. The bookshelves, a place to put the clothes, place to sleep, of course, nice little bed. King size bed for the king's delegates. And it's the exact same on this side, but I went for a nice blue cyan, or I think it's cyan or light blue. Light blue. Nice little light blue. This is the staircase to bring us up to the 4th floor now. I like to use these anvils topped up with some leaves to make a nice little, it looks like a pottery for flowers. And here's a nice little carpet design if you want to use it yourself, implement it into your worlds. Quite simple. Over here we have the guard's quarters to guard, of course. Every castle must have it. The vault. I just put the goods on item frames, if you should say it. Some nice diamonds, some gold, some emeralds. Sadly that you can't put item frames beside item frames, or else there would be 3 sections of diamond or of gold. If we get out of here, we'll be able to see the rest of the map. So going up here, this will bring us to the bedrooms. The upstairs and the downstairs, or there's 2 floors, exactly the same bedroom, so I'll go to the upstairs ones. They're a little bit nicer because they have higher ceilings. Here we have one of the rooms. Opposite side's exactly the same. A nice little chandelier, a nice painting, queen size bed, and yeah. And of course the closet for them to keep their stuff, the princes and princesses. And over here we have, that needs to be fixed. Another bedroom, a little bit different layout, a little bit tighter, less space I could work with for it. We go up one more floor. This is the guards' room to protect the king. And up here is the stationment for the guards, so they can just stand there guarding the entrance to get up to the king's room. And of course the king's room is at the very top. And this is his closet. Of course he has one of every piece of armor. I have to add the wither armor. And a nice little storage room. And up here we have 2 dragon heads for the 2 dragons this king has slain. Just showing it off to the world. And of course the king's bed, the best part of this whole room. And on each side you have a little bit of storage and some flowers to make it look pretty. And then the views from the top of the castle. If you see there's my modern mansion. That will be my next video, my next tour. If you like this video, this tour of my castle, you'll be able to see my next video. Or sorry, if you like this video, come and check out my next video. That will be coming out next week on the mansion. So yeah, that is the whole castle. I'll give you a 360 tour of it. Again, it took me about a week and a half to 2 weeks to build. It is a big build. If you guys are trying to recreate something like this, it takes a very long time. A lot of blocks to place, that's for sure. If you're using commands, maybe it'll go faster for you. I doubt anyone could make this in survival. It's just so much resources, so much time. And yeah, this is the rest of the castle. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. Take care.